All right, all right, all right. I'm a fam. What's going on? Let me get my video on. We are here live on this call. Over 600 of you on this call. What's up, everybody? Justin Adams here, coming to you live with IML, Master Swipe Trader and Master Educator with iMarkets Live. We're also live in the trade room every Tuesday and Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, do me a favor, quick. In the Q&A section on the bottom of the screen, type in your questions regarding the swipe trades, right? You have people who can't hear you. Do me a favor too, post in the chat a 1 in the chat if you can see and if you can hear me. Boom, look at that. All those people, lovely people. Guys, here at the Swipe team, for myself, we love and appreciate everything you guys do, the support, the belief, everything. When I tell you that we are here to help you guys win, we are here to help you guys win. So guys, post in the Q&A if you can, the questions that we will get to towards the end of this call. Won't be too long, not too much of your time, but you guys are dedicated here in this call Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this beautiful, beautiful Monday, getting the week kicked off right. A lot of stuff going on in the world. What's going on in the world, Justin? All this war talk, whatever, but we're here taking advantage of the markets, and let's get with it. With me is, one of the swipe traders as well. His name goes by Starboi, and he's one of my personal students. And I've been blessed and privileged to see this guy grow in the past couple of months, month after month after month, continuously grow his mindset, continuously grow his skill set in trading. And he goes by the name of Justin Sayani. He's on this call with me as well. I'm going to let him come on here for about 5-10 minutes, speak a little bit of his story, because I don't think his story has been kind of out there too much. So I'm going to come on here, let him come on here and let him do his story. And then with that being said, he'll give it back to me and we'll start answering you guys' questions to get this thing going. This is being recorded as well. The recording will be up on my YouTube channel. If you can, subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/Jayadamsinvestments, youtube.com/Jayadamsinvestments. The recording will be up there. So with that being said, I'm going to unmute Sayani. I'm going to stop my video. I'm going to let him stay. Sayani, you there?
Yes, sir. Can you guys hear me? It says you can start your video. The host has stopped. Okay, dope. You can't start your video because the host has stopped.
Here you go.
Yo, Justin, you gotta. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, great. So, yo, guys, what's good? It's your boy Justin Sandy, aka Starboi, coming for you live from Dallas, Texas. And it's crazy. There's 660 plus people on this call. And, just like Justin said, I'm honestly, it's a blessing, it's a privilege, it's an honor to be able to help you guys and, impact 70,000 lives all across the world through, swipe trades, through the platform, through, Forex in general. It's really been a life-changing opportunity. Justin said to kind of tell the story because it hasn't been told very well. I'll just start off from the beginning. When it came down to it, we joined iMarkets Live back in, I'd say November of 2016. And ever since then, life has never been the same. Justin actually launched Swipetrades. He's the original Swipetrades master back in, it was January of 2017. And, from there, he started growing the platform as iMarkets Live started growing. We just wanted to start providing more and more value. Through 2017 up to 2018, I was just doing my thing. I was trading. I was making noise. And, people like Justin, people like Jason Brown, people like Christopher Terry, even Gustavo, they started seeing me making noise in the market, seeing the profits, seeing the results, seeing the trades, the accuracy, the consistency. And, from there, they say we can't hear anything. Let me make sure. Yo, can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. Y'all can hear me. Yeah. But, like I said, people like Justin, everybody, they not only believed in me, but they made me believe in myself. So when they approached me to be a part of this opportunity, I came with open arms, open hands. And, from here, we've been able to, just really change the game, really help a lot of people make a lot of money, change a lot of lives with consistent profits on a week-to-week basis. And like I said, tonight's call, it's really focused towards how we can help you guys see more success when it comes down to the platform, when it comes to swipe trades, right? Myself and Justin, we're going to do a Q&A session to where not only we can answer some of the major questions, but kind of make sure you guys are understanding what you're doing when it comes to the swipe trades, right? The goal with swipe trades was never for people to just take trades blindly, but it was for people to actually be able to come in and, look at the analysis, be able to, agree and then take the trades, right? So with that being said, the story's short and sweet. iMarkets Live was a big factor in our success. It's the reason why I'm able to, be on top of this rooftop, speaking to, over 700 people all across the world right now. So again, guys, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna give it back to Justin, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this squared away. So Justin, do you want to take it back from here, bro?
So for sure. Just make me a host again, if you can, please.
Okay, give me a sec. All right, you're the host.
All right, guys. Well, that is the Starboi, the man, the myth, the legend, getting it done here with us. He's going to start answering some questions. We're just going to go back and forth, guys. I'm going to share my screen too. I like a full screen. I mean, for those of you who follow me inside the trade room, we also have a Telegram, almost 10,000 of you inside that trade room, which I'm very grateful and appreciative of every single one of you in there following, the analysis, the trade room every Tuesday and Thursday night on IML TV. But rest assured, I always like getting a screen to put some text on there, some notes, some stuff like that, so you guys can see firsthand kind of what's going on and stuff, and to get these questions answered. So real quick, I'm going to just get this Q&A. I can click this box here, question and answers. Okay, let's go to the tippy top. All right, so S. Okay, sorry, that was a mistake. How many trades are aimed to be put out weekly? Anonymous attendee asks. So how many trades are aimed to be put out weekly? Rest assured, guys, it depends on what the market's doing. Kind of like, if news events are going on, we might be a little bit more cautious, or the market's kind of slow in a holiday mode. It kind of depends. But I'd say with all 6 of us now, an average of about, I'd say 2 to 3 a day, you should see to expect. Maybe Mondays, it might not be as much as there have been, but and Fridays as well. But I'd say around that 2 to 3 kind of range will be put out weekly. So if you think of the end of the week, there's 5 trading days, about 10 to 15, I believe, will be put out. And then when Swipe Plus comes out, it's going to give you access to 5 more traders in the next coming weeks, which will be a lot more trades as well, which is very important and imperative that you guys follow the risk management. I mean, I see a lot of you guys in the comments and stuff like that. I got a lot of messages today about, our boy Wealthy Pips. Guys, Wealthy Pips is fine. He's good. He might lost a couple trades, but he's a beast. Like when I tell you he's a beast. We want to have anybody on the platform that isn't performing to our standards. So guys, rest assured, a lot of you are like, oh, I lost this amount of money, but it seems to me that the risk management isn't being followed, guys. So if you can, just post, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jayadamsinvestments. It literally tells you, I have a video on there, according to Swipetrades, how to understand and follow the proper risk management. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna go over the screen right here and just show you guys how imperative it is. Like, let's say we have $1,000 account, right? We have $1,000 account, or let's just say 500, right? You have to tell yourself, what are you willing to lose per trade? I know it sounds kind of insane, but you got to ask yourself, what are you willing to lose per trade? It's going to cause so much less stress for you and your trading endeavors. And this is why. Because if you follow the right risk, if you guide it to swipes and the stop loss that we give you on the alerts, it's going to cause you to be able to sleep at night without looking at the phone. Like, how many of you have done this? Like, raise your hand or posted 111 in the chat. If you've been like middle of the night, you wake up and like, oh man, that trade. Oh man, that trade. Oh, I can't sleep. I don't want it to hit the stop loss. I don't want that stop loss. Look, my whole entire 24-inch screen is filled with people raising their hands. That's because you're not following risk management. You got to follow the risk, guys. So how do we do it, right? Let's say you have a $500 balance. Swipe says a 0.03 per 1,000 is a 1% risk, right? 1% risk. Just like that. 0.03 of 1,000 is 1%. So that means a 0.03 is a 2% risk on that same trade, on your $500 balance. So for me, I like to risk 3, max maybe 3%. And the reason is because if you have a lot of trades going at one time, like, raise your hand if you do this too. Like, you're in 10 different pairs. You're on the scanner and you're getting a couple of different pairs, and you're getting some swipes, and then you go to the web analyzer, you get a couple of different pairs. Nothing wrong with that if you're following the risk management. But here's the thing that people don't realize as well. If you do 2 to 3% per trade and you have 10 trades going, let's say 6 of those 10 lose, you're at a loss of about 15, 16%. And you guys don't understand this. You don't realize it. So with swipes, if you're getting 2 to 3 a day, maybe you should do, if you don't like losing as much money as you like seeing, maybe 1% per trade, 2% per trade, maybe 3% per trade. Execute 3 of them. So now you have a total of 9% running. So if 2 of the 3 are winners, then you don't lose that much following the right risk. So if 0.03 of 1,000 is 1% risk, that's what Swipes tells you, then that means, all right, so Justin, so 2% is 0.03 on my $500 account. I'm going to execute 0.03 total position size. That's one entry, guys. That's not 3 entries at 0.03. That's 1 entry at 0.03, right? We'll get into the going on a little bit, rest assured. But follow the video, guys. It's on the YouTube channel. You know, that's going to help you be successful with Swipetrade as well. And, you know, that's a little bit of risk management there. Let's keep scrolling. How do I know when to trade at the right time? I don't know how that pertains to the swipes, but I sent a tip out today. Some swipe tips is definitely within the first 30 minutes to an hour. And when you see the alert, like it shows the signal time on the phone, on the app. So when you see like over an hour, you should kind of look at the charts a little bit and question whether or not to get in or not. But rest assured, try to get in with that, you know, hour to, you know, 30-minute time frame to at least put the pending order or whatever it is in there. Hello, statistically, what is the percentage of achievement in take profit one? It's pretty high. I'd say around 70%, 60 to 70, maybe around there. Hello, we can't hear you. Okay, how to be successful in the swipe trades? We're going over that as well. How did it do this past week? Hayden Mitchell, past week was kind of like break even. It was like plus 11 pips. We're not going to put a flyer out that puts plus 11 pips on a flyer. So that's why we did a post on the entire month and year to date. But last week was kind of like a break even / plus 11 pips. But the week before was 581. You're going to have those weeks here and there, guys. You got to understand trading. You're going to have those weeks here and there that are going to be like, you know, kind of even break even, maybe bad, but you're going to have a lot of good weeks like we have been. So nothing to get worried about. Newbie here. How do you know when to secure profits and how? How do you know when to secure profits? Olympia Williams. Well, Olympia, the thing is that how do you know when to secure profits is when you see fit to take the profit. And what do I mean by that? If you're up $20 on a trade and you love getting $20 in a trade, you can close that out if you want to. You don't have to wait till take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. Let's say it's take profit 1 and all your trades close out. Cool, you profited. You don't need to wait till that take profit 2, take profit 3. Let's say you want to wait till take profit 2, but you're kind of weary if it's going to hit it or not. Take the profit off the table if you want to, or solidify the profits when we tell you guys to. The whole purpose of Swipetrades is to help guide you guys in the Forex markets, whether you're new, beginners, advanced, whatever it is. We're here professionally seasoned to help you guys really understand the market and take advantage of the market and what it has to offer, right? So whenever we say, hey, solidify these profits and move the stop loss down for a risk-free trade, you should be doing that. I saw a post today on one of the Facebook groups was, hey, there's an old Euro all trade. And he said, a new Euro all trade just came through. It wasn't a new trade. It was from last night. And then there's something that someone was saying, a trade from last week ended up losing when an update was actually sent out to move the stop loss down to entry and hit take profit 1. So it was actually a winning trade. Just make sure to see the updates, understand all of them fully, and follow them to the best of the advantages, right? Good question here I just found. Why are most of the trades orders and not more market executions? Chandra Israel asks. Amazing question. The reason is because Swipes is a platform. You got to understand we're getting this out to 20, 30,000 people all across the world at different time frames. Not everyone's going to get, you know, we understand people have jobs. People are doing things. People may be working or, you know, not be at their phone. They might be swimming in the water or something. I don't know. But they might not get the alert. So we do a pending order, so it gives it time. So everybody has a chance and obligation and opportunity to get to that limit, to get to that, you know, entry. If it's a market execution, though, we are giving an entry zone. Like NZD/USD was an entry zone today. You got to always, and I'm going to type this in like all caps because you guys got to understand this. I'd put it in the tips too. Always read the notes because you got to understand, always read the notes. I'm going to delete all this too. Cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to give this to Siani. He's going to answer a couple questions. He'll give it back to me. I'll just keep going back and forth. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Siani's still there, so let's get it.
Okay, cool. Let me pick one. Let's see where you left off. Let me scroll down a little bit. So Curtis Jones says, why is it that swipe trades don't come in as much sometimes? It's only one time a day. So when it comes down to the times we're trading, you got to realize that there's volatile times in the market, right? And if you guys don't know the peak hours of the market, I'd say go to the IML Academy basics and learn the peak times that the major currency pairs are moving, right? For the majority of us traders, we're trading either the London session or the New York session, right? So either, if you're in the US, we trade, early morning or late at night. And the reason being is that's when the major currencies we're trading are most active, right? So when it comes down to it, you have to realize that all of us different traders, we all have our different trading style and we all trade differently, right? Justin was mentioning earlier, if somebody's losing, you don't have to, the beautiful thing about swipe trades is, now we have 6 traders, right? The beautiful thing about it is there's always somebody who's winning, right? When it comes down to trading, everybody, sometimes they hit a spot, I'll be honest with you guys. I've been in places where, I might have lost a couple trades, right? But I turned around and I won, all the trades I could, right? So, when it comes down to trading, don't ever worry about the traders. We know exactly what we're doing. Just like Justin said, we're handpicked to be on the platform. So when it comes down to it, every trader is trading their own style and every trader is trading at their own time. Where's the best trading? Let's see. Let's see another one. Okay, so Mohammed Zakaria, hopefully I didn't mispronounce that, but Mohammed said, can you please explain briefly how to use swipe trades for new customers? Thanks. Guys, what I want you to really realize is, I don't know if I can do a screen share from here. When it comes down to how you actually want to do a swipe trade, just like Justin said, we don't do many market execution trades, right? Which means buying or selling directly where the market's currently at. What we like to do is pending order, right? So when it comes down to understanding a pending order, I believe if you go to IML Academy in Basics 3 or 4, they actually go over pending orders. So when it comes down to the swipe trade, all we're doing is we're sending you guys a trade that we see potentially setting up for the future, right? So whether it be a buy limit, a sell stop, a buy stop, all you're doing is you're copying the information from one app to the next. But it'll be super beneficial if you've gone through the basics in IML Academy, right? And I'm going to keep mentioning the basics because all you really need to be a successful trader with swipe trades is just the basics, right? Just understanding how to plug the numbers in, right? I always tell people if you cheated in school, cheated in high school, cheated in college, whatever it might be, you'll be great at taking swipe trades. So let me do one more and I'm going to pass it back to you, Justin. Somebody said Swipetrades just introduced a product called Sharpshooter. How can someone download it? Sharpshooter isn't actually a product. Sharpshooter is actually one of the new traders. So, there's Jayadamsinvestments, there's the Swing Masters, there's Papa Smurf, there's Wealthy Pips, there's myself, Starboi. Now there's a new trader whose name is Sharpshooter. So he's not a product. He's he's a product, but he's a trader for swipe trades. Justin, if you want to take it back from here, I guess you could do the next 3 and then I'll do the next 3 type thing.
Yeah. You did just make me host.
Okay, my bad. Give me a sec. All right, your host, bro.
Dope. All right. Right when we left off, with my Android phone, when I go to history, it shows profit and balance the exact same. For example, right now it shows in red and balance in blue. Looks like if I lost 43.21. Bernard Johnson, I do not see your phone, so I don't know exactly what you may or may not be talking about. But if if it's in the history, obviously that's your trades that kind of win or lose. It shows your broker shows everyone. How do you close a trade, and when should we close a trade? I'm in demo, by the way. Cool. When should you close a trade? Whenever you see fit. We really give a low risk setups during swipe trades. So if recommended one, risk management, and close a trade, you can close profit whenever you see the profit that you like. There's always a quote out there that says you can't go broke taking profits. So close a trade whenever you want to. I'm going to just keep going down, answer as many. There's a lot coming in. So Justin, I know we want to focus on our win percentage. However, I think it's valuable to alert is right away when we hit stop loss. Gus Garcia, that's a good point to bring up. But the thing is that we on the back end platform, we need time in between alerts to let the server do its thing because it's going out to over 20,000 people across the world. So we're not going to waste our time kind of putting an alert out, sending, hey, this trade hit stop loss. You know what I mean? And then wait 20, 30 minutes when a trade can be, coming up and getting ready to be called for you guys to profit off of in that 20, 30-minute time frame. So us in the back end, we need time in between the alerts to let, kind of get them out there to you guys, the customer. So that's why we don't really like promote the stop loss kind of in that way. Lately, Swipe has been saying to get out of trades early with partial profit. We've always done that on Barrington. Let's finish the question. I know this protects profit, but also throws the ratio as it relates to win-loss pips. I don't understand how it loses the ratio of win-loss pips. If you solidify partial profit and you move your stop losses down to the entry, it's a risk-free trade. So whatever pips you gain from that trade is gain from that trade. Please recommend the best way to deal with this. Just follow everything we say. We're here to protect you guys. We're here to help you at the end of the day. So, let's get it done. How many losing weeks do you have in a year on average? I think last year there was about probably 1 or 2 losing weeks. There wasn't that many. This year there's one. Statistically, numbers-wise from our results, last week was plus 11 pips, so I'd say it's like a break even, but we've only had 1 losing week so far this year since January 1st, first quarter of 2018. So there's that. Also, the results and stuff will be updated by the end of the week on imeluniverse.com. Every single trade, every single alert that has come through the platform is all backtracked through our own, spreadsheet statistically, so it will be up live for you guys to see by the end of the week on imeluniverse.com, right? So Tiffany Russell asked, good question. What does it mean when you say secure your profit and move stop loss, risk-free at that point? Well, it means exactly what it means. Secure your profit basically means on your MetaTrader 4, you can go in and you can literally, I explained it in the last week, you can literally go in and modify, the trade. You can modify the trade, and then you can go in and take any profit that you want, if not all of it. And if you take a partial of it, when you take a partial of it, you just move your stop loss down, which it potentially lowers the risk on the trade, which makes it a risk-free trade, right? Nathaniel Walker asks, when placing a trade, what percentage so you suggest I place on each trade? We went over that kind of in the beginning. It's up to you. You got to tell yourself exactly what kind of risk you want to put on, what you're willing to lose on a consistent day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? So you got to understand, like most of y'all, especially y'all raise your hand earlier when you're stressing out about a trade that's in drawdown or whatever. Like I see it even in the chats. Oh my God, UJ, what's happening with UJ? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, guys, you got to understand, follow the risk management. You won't be saying that. Trading truly changed for me, and it's a mentality thing. I understand it's a beginner thing, and this is why we're here to kind of teach you and guide you along the way to help you get the best results possible with swipes. But it's imperative that you guys follow and understand risk management. You got to put in a trade guided to the stop loss and use a position size that's going to give you, the net result loss that you're willing to lose. Like you got to tell yourself, hey, I'm willing to lose $30 in this trade. $30 compared to $1,000 account is 3%. Okay, so I'm willing to lose 3% on this trade. I'm gonna risk 3% on this trade. And that's how you start trading stress-free. That's when it starts becoming fun. And when things start becoming fun, results start to come. Rest assured, the universe starts working in its way, and the results start coming in slowly but surely, and it takes patience, right? Other questions, let's get it. Oh my God, they keep coming in. I can't keep up. How much analysis is put into a swipe trade before you all send it out to us? A lot of analysis. The traders are, professionally seasoned, so they do their analysis. They do everything technical wise, whatever their strategy is. They do that, and then we put it into a group. We all, kind of come to a consensus, as much as we can, and then we get it sent out. Keep going. When will Swipe Trade Plus be added, and what's the difference? How many new trade masters will be added? Swipe Trade Plus is going to be, another product coming out. It's access to 5 more traders, and that's in the next coming weeks. Just stay tuned for an announcement. It's going to be for another couple of weeks, so we're really excited about that. A lot of traders, professional traders, going through the trial now, and they're doing a phenomenal job. Do you suggest following swipe trades just from your signals, or is it more the idea that you want us to learn from? Do you suggest? I mean, it's up to your goals and what you want to accomplish, Bradley Brown. So, I mean, take the signals. The whole platform was created to kind of learn and earn. These trade ideas are given to you guys, and we take time out of our days to kind of analyze these and kind of, give value to you guys, to kind of give back to you, the customer, to kind of give you that opportunity to, financially, profit inside of the markets. You don't have to take every trade idea. You don't have to take trade ideas at all. But the whole platform was, created to give you guys alerts to kind of see, all right, cool. It's kind of like the harmonic scanner. All right, buy here, sell here. This harmonic formed here, this harmonic formed there. This is real time, real day markets during New York, London session all day long. So get that going. Anonymous Tenny asks, I've struggled with swipe trades. I always put them in within about 30 minutes, give or take a few. I would put all the numbers in the right spots, but I must be doing something wrong because most of them would go south for me. Out of maybe 15 trades, I only say only 3, 4 were in profit, but the notifications would say how profitable trades were and all the pips. I got discouraged because I didn't get what I was doing wrong. Anonymous attendee, I'm not with you there in person, but I can, say from experience, it's kind of like, you got to make sure understanding all the notes, got to follow all the notes, all the trade updates, solidify the profits when you can. And if you want, just start putting in take profit 1. Like if you're just beginning out, just, automatically just start putting in take profit 1 for every trade because we hit that the most. You got to understand we hit that the most of the times. So another thing, guys, I want to say is when it says, I'm going to share my screen too. When it says, right, when we're on here and let's say enter 1 trade per account, right? Start like if it has 3 take profits and you know what I mean? That doesn't mean enter 3 different trades. Why? Because some of you, like raise your hand if you've done this, like it's say 0.03 is a 1% risk. And you're like, okay, let me risk 3%. All right, so you do a 0.09 and you think it's 0.09, 0.09, 0.09. 3 entries at 0.09 at 3% risk, right, Justin? No, that's 12% risk on that trade. That means if that trade loses, you lost 12%. That's a lot compared to if I do 1, that's only 3. So 1 trade per account, guys. If you kind of struggling, wondering about the 3 entries, 3 take profits, just keep it simple, guys. I saw one post somewhere. Someone said last week, the week before last week, when we got 581 pips, take profit 1 pips for 271 pips, and he put every single trade into take profit 1 and profited 271 pips. Following his risk and stuff, guys, entering one trade per trade, one position per trade, and entering take profit 1 on every one. And it was 271 pips. That's still a good amount of pips, guys. It's not about the pips, about the quality. So at the end of the day, guys, that's still walking out with profit. So there's some tips with there. Sandy, I don't think we have to do back to host back and forth.
No, we don't have to do that. I can just unmute it. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to share my screen or anything. Okay. Lyndon Bell says, will the trade automatically pull profit at take profit 1? So 100%. So the basis of swipe trades is, obviously, we want you guys to focus more on the idea compared to the signal, right? We want you guys, swipe trades initially was, in my eyes, it was developed for you guys to be able to see what the traders are looking at and learn from it, right? But if you are taking the signals, will it take you out at take profit 1? If you set your take profit to take profit 1, once the market comes down and hits take profit 1, it'll automatically take that profit and put it into your account balance, right? If it hits the stop loss, it'll automatically take that loss out of your account balance. So the beautiful thing about swipe trades is if you're working, if you're sleeping, whatever it might be, if you plug in the trade, either 2 things are going to happen. It'll either activate or it won't, right? If it doesn't activate, then you're not in the trade, right? If it misses entry, whatever it might be. If it does activate, either 2 things are going to happen. It's either going to go up or it's either going to go down. It's either going to hit stop loss or it's either going to hit take profit, right? And it'll automatically take you in or out depending on which position you're in. So Lyndon Bell, it'll take your profit automatically. Let's see. What's the best quarter to trade? Realistically, I would say early on the first and second. And the reason why is coming towards summer, a lot of the big traders, a lot of the big governments, a lot of the big guys who are moving the market, they start taking vacations towards the end of the year, right? Holidays, all that stuff. They definitely start taking vacations and stuff. So the market isn't as volatile. There isn't as much liquidity in the market. It's not moving as fast as it usually does because the big bank guys aren't in the market. Joseph Patterson says, what does it mean when it says, please book partial profits? Okay, so if you're looking at your phone and you get a swipe trade and it says, hey, 20 pips you know, if it says, hey, update, it hasn't got to take profit. Let's say take profit's 30 pips, and I send an update for 20 pips. It says 20 pips profit, move your stop loss to break even. The reason we move our stop loss to break even is so even if the trade comes back up against us, we don't lose anything, right? And if it says to book partial profits, you're actually able to close out half of a position, right? So if I had one standard lot open, a 1.0, and I was up $100, I could actually go into the tab where I close my trade. And before I hit close, I can actually go to the top of the screen and adjust the lot size, right? So I could change it from a 1.0 to a 0.5. So instead of me closing a whole $100 position, I'll close $50 of that $100 position. So that's what close partial profits means. When it comes to when I should be taking profit, honestly, guys, if you open up your phone and you're comfortable and you're happy with the profits, you can always take profit before it gets to the take profit zone, right? There's nothing wrong with you securing your bag, right? Let's see. When it comes to scalping, how do you best take into account the spread? Say, for instance, when it comes to the ninja strategy and TP, I think Allison Lopez, I think that's more of a web analyzer question. And, you know, this is a Swipetrades webinars. I'm not really familiar with the ninja strategy or the web analyzer. You know, I would say tune on to IML TV's web analyzer channel and ask one of those traders. Will you ever do swipe for crypto? Brad Walden. Yeah, you know, in Las Vegas a couple weeks back, you know, Jason Brown actually was talking about launching Swipe Coin, right? So on Swipe Coin, there's going to be one trader, and just like we send out trades for Forex, they're going to be sending out trades for crypto. So hopefully it'll be copy and paste trades. That should be coming in the next couple of weeks. Just stay tuned, and there'll be major announcements for that. As traders are added, more alerts will come. What do you suggest as a good systematic way to keep track of all the pending trades, to keep organized with updates, cancellations, etc.? For now, Gus Garcia, I would say just be on top of the updates that are coming. But what I can let you guys know, hopefully I'm not spilling any beans, is there will be a major updates coming soon for the Swipetrades app that will, like you said, make you more systematic to where you can actually be following all the trades, the pendings, the wins, the losses, all that good stuff. So again, you know, Justin Adams might have more information on that, but that should be coming in the next few weeks. I would like to know what you guys are doing with UJ there. What do you think? Like I said, guys, you know, when it comes to the analysis, you have to realize that each trader trades in their own way, right? So whether you're in a little bit of drawdown or not, I would never get too worried, because there's been several times where a trade, even one of my trades, has been, you know, 30, 40 pips negative, and then turns around and goes, you know, 100 plus pips in our favor, right? A trade might be 20 pips negative, and it goes 80 pips in our favor, right? 30 pips, 40 pips, 50 pips, whatever it might be. So when it comes down to it, as long as it hasn't hit your stop loss just yet, just wait, right? And if UJ is bothering you guys, like Justin Adams said, you have to practice good risk management. You know, at the end of the day, you know, the goal here isn't to get rich quick. It's about learning what the traders are seeing, agreeing with the trades, and then taking them at your own risk. So when it has 3 different trade profits, it's not 3 different orders. You know, when it comes down to it, Jordan K, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Sorry, Jordan K. When it comes down to it, I would say, based on your knowledge and your trading knowledge, I would just say always go for take profit 1. Until you really know what's going on in the market and you can see what the trader's seeing and you agree with the analysis 100% based off of your own charts, I would say always just go for take profit 1, because for the majority of our trades, they always go for take profit 1. Let's continue to go. What part of the IML Academy can I refer to when I need to understand how to read the chart sent from Swipetrades? When it comes down to it, learn how to do technical analysis, because majority of the traders that are on Swipetrades, all of us, what we do is we do technical setups, right? We look at technical analysis, we look at the time frame, and I would say when we send out a trade and it says H4 time frame or D1 time frame, you can actually go to that time frame, mark up the chart, and see if you can see what we're looking at. Excuse me. Let's see. I just joined IML a week ago. I'm at intermediate 2. Excuse me. I just joined IML a week ago. I'm at intermediate 2. Is using Swipetrades now safe? Swipetrades is always safe. I would say for the first couple of weeks, just try it out on a demo account just so you can get the feel for it. Because, you know, there's been a number of times where I've seen people, you know, they come into Swipetrades, you know, week 1, they don't necessarily know what they're doing. and they make a mistake with their lot size, and they make a mistake with the entry point or the take profit, the stop loss, right? So I would say demo trade, swipe trades for a week or two, get a good feel for how it works. And then, by all means, if you decide to risk anything with a live account, obviously use proper risk management. Let me get one more before I pass it back off to Justin. Let's see. Let me find one. Let's see. What's the average drawdown per trade? Gerard G. Honestly, I can't give you an answer for that because, some trades, they might go into 10, 15 pip drawdown, right? I sent out a trade for NZD USD that just activated, right? And our trade barely went into not even half a pip drawdown, but now it's floating 10 pips in profit, right? 11 pips right now. I'm actually looking at it. So, some trades might be in 10, 15, 20 pips drawdown, right? Some pips might be a little bit more. I would say at the end of the day, once you learn how to do the technical analysis on your own, what I would say to do would be just to simply look at the chart, right? See if you agree. Maybe you think the entry will be a little bit higher. Maybe wait on it, right? If you're taking the entry solely based off of the master traders, which most people do, I would say just use proper risk management so that drawdown doesn't kill you. It doesn't make you go crazy. Last one. India Clay says, what do we put in the expiration box, or does that matter? That does not matter whatsoever. I've honestly never used it before swipe trades. I've never used it after swipe trades. I'm going to pass it back off to Justin Adams.
All right. Awesome stuff, guys. All right. First and foremost, I've kind of been glancing in the Q&A that's coming through. Chris Sellers, I understand you're paid up swipes. Keep saying subscription due. It takes a little bit for it to get through the system and for the code in the back end for it to say not subscription due. So give it a little bit of time and you'll be good to go, right? Cool. So what do we do? What do we put in the expiration box, or does that matter? On the MT4, no, it doesn't matter. We never use it. I never use it, me personally. Expiration box is just kind of like if you want to trade to expire, like let's say if it doesn't hit in a certain amount of time frame, you can put an expiration date for the trade to be deleted, that pending order and stuff. So Jennifer Payne said, Sharpshooter made a suggestion to twin trade each trade he sends out and close half profit to take profit one. When twin trading this way with Sharpshooter, should we split the lot size between the two trades? Yes, always. That's following risk management. You can do that with every trade as well. Just make sure you split the total risk that you're willing to put in the trade, and you got it going on. Perfect question. What do we put with new trade ideas and they remain pending for almost 2 weeks and we get no updates for those pending trades? Updates are always sent out, Greg Molina. So if they've been on for even a week, I just delete them, honestly. Is there plans to break down what percentage between take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3 so we can coordinate a risk management based on those numbers? Possibly, yeah, that's good. That's a good suggestion. I'll definitely be writing that down. Give me 1 second. That's a good suggestion. This is why we do this, guys. We do this so, we help you guys out. We get everything going on, and, you guys really take advantage of the platform. Anonymous Attendee asked, you guys have been really off lately, both of you. When will you actually not have stop loss? Anonymous Attendee, I'm going to tell you, what are you talking about? Not for nothing, but, you're an anonymous attendee for a reason, maybe on here for the call. I don't know what it is. At the end of the day, I have my numbers. I haven't lost a trade in the past 4 weeks. So cheers to you. Love you too. So cool stuff.
Yeah, I haven't lost in the past 3 or 4 as well. So
everything tracking statistics. So it's whatever. An honest attendee can get going. First quarter of the year, only 10 losses. So Chris Sellers, thanks, bro. But it's been 3 weeks that I haven't trying to get in. Chris Sellers, is your back-end subscription or is a Swipe Trades active? You got to go into your back office and go to manage products, and then you got to make sure that Swipe Trades is check marked on that to make sure that it's active for you. Dot Maria asks, when you give a time frame, do we enter on that time frame? And if not, please explain which time frame to enter on. Dot Maria, good question. Everyone's always asking about the time frames. I wouldn't worry about the time frame. We basically, that's on our back ends. That's on for us based on the analysis that it's done on. So if it's like a 4-hour time frame or a daily time frame or a weekly time frame, that's more of a longer term type trade. So you can expect to take profits to take longer to reach. If it's a 1-hour time frame, right? 1 hour time frame. It's more of like an intraday kind of like quicker. It's going to be quicker to get to those targets. Same with 30 minutes or 15 minutes. Don't worry about the updates. On updates, I always put like an M15, and I get in questions. We've gotten emails in as well. Like, hey, what's M15 mean? Does that relate to anything? Like, you guys don't need to worry too much about the time frame. Just know that that's what the time frame analysis has been done on, right? Next question: how do I place a trade? And these are some emails I got. We got in from the Zoom. How do I place a trade when I'm instructed to sell by market or buy by market? I'm confused because there's no place to paste the entry price. Can you help me, please? Thanks. And this is from Mr. McLaughlin 95. I don't know if you're on the call, but for all of you on the call, how do you place a trade when I'm instructed to sell by market or buy by market? There's no area for you to place an entry price. So at that point, you either buy or sell when it says that within the zone. So you can't paste kind of an entry price. So it's just a buy by market or sell by market execution order, right? Question: is there a way where you can mark your trades by a number, and then when you update them, refer to them by that number? There may be a way to do that, but like Justin was saying, like Starboi was saying a little bit ago, that there are updates coming to the platform where in a couple weeks there's going to be you can see every single trade of the last 500 alerts, I believe it is. And then you can see every single trade that came through and kind of get updates. And if you missed the take profit, what the take profit to was on that trade, you can go back and kind of search. And it's going to be fun. A lot of good things coming to the platform, guys. So just stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. Next question. I'm going to answer a couple more, and then we're going to hop off of here, guys. We appreciate your guys' time, energy, and effort. About 800 of you are on this call tonight, so we love and appreciate every single one of you. Truly, truly grateful. You guys are here to win and take advantage of one of IML's top products. So is there a way to specifically update us on which trades are still pending? The rule of thumb is not to do anything unless update by the trader. Well, is there a way to specifically update us on which trades are still pending? There is a way. Yeah, that's a good. This is by Rick Young. I don't know if Rick is on this call, but this was emailed in, this question. So for us, yes, we can start end of the week. We're going to start putting in. I'm going to write this down too. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna update you guys on which trades are still pending at the end of the week, and then go from there. The thing is that we don't want to give out too many update alerts, or kind of stop loss alerts, or kind of still pending alerts, because we have that time frame in between on the back end that we need at least a 20 to 25 minute gap per. Got to figure there's 6 guys trying to get signals out to the market. There's 6 of us trying to feed you guys some pips. So we kind of eliminate those, but at the end of the week, we will do a kind of what's still pending out there, what's still out there, what's still active for you guys coming into the future. And last but not least, let's see here. I'm going to get one more. I'm just looking through. Bernard Johnson, love the answer. I feel a lot more comfortable and confident now. Great job, guys. Ready to secure the bag. Awesome. Ethan Slack, I love all you guys and greatly appreciate all the work you guys put in to help us learn and earn. But I feel like the Swipetrades apps need a serious update remodel. Ethan, that's coming. Don't worry. Where can I get a spreadsheet for compounding? Danny, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm sure you can find that on Google or online or anything. I'm trying to find a.
Hey, Justin, yo, real quick. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yo, when it comes to compounding, myself and Mike Miles made a compound plan. It's in the IML Elite Facebook group. If you go into the IML Elite group and then you go to files, there's a customizable daily growth plan where you can pick how many pips you want to make daily, how much % on return you want to make daily, all that stuff. It's pretty simple to use.
Dope. Awesome. You guys heard it there. Last one. Well, I'll answer 2. How do I upgrade to, I only purchased Platinum, Patrick Benoit. I hope I said that right. How do you upgrade? I think you go into your back office and you click on under Manage Products, and you click the check mark next to Swipetrades, and then obviously give you a screen to go forth and get that update.
Yeah. You you got to click profile. Go on the left hand side. You'll click profile first, and then manage products, and then from there, just like you said, check the box.
So, Greg Molina is my YouTube channel name / Justin Adams. No, it's / Jayadamsinvestments, just like the name that you see coming onto the Swipetrades platform. Thank you guys for all you do. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you, Daryl. Let's see. One more. You said delete a trade. How do you delete a trade once entered on iPhone? Allison Joseph, how do I delete a trade? Well, if it's not active, you just go in, you hold that trade on your MetaTrader 4 app, you'll hold it down, and it'll give you the option to modify or delete. So at that point, you just click the delete, and it will delete the trade for you on your MetaTrader 4 app. And with that being said, guys, 9:51, we answered a lot of questions for you guys. This is awesome recording. We're going to start doing these on a consistent basis to start helping you guys really leverage the Swipetrades, really leverage the app and profit from that. We have a lot of people who are winning. I have a lot of personal family members, some close friends who I've been helping personally, utilize the Swipetrades, and I'm not on them consistently on a day-to-day basis, and they're showing me screens of wins and stuff. Disclaimer: results may vary. We understand every user experience is different, but that's why we're here doing this.
Hey, my take profit one's about to get hit. I don't know if
USD.
USD.
There you go, guys. Take profit one's about to be hit from Starboi and to the USD. We're getting things going. I know Papa Smurf is also plus 70 pips on the week so far. We got a lot going on during London session and stuff that will be coming forward. USD is a little bit of drawdown. Not too worried about it, guys. Just follow the risk management. Follow what we say. Follow what we do. And I promise you'll be successful. Also, John Nix, I just saw you. That's crazy how the universe works. My mind subconsciously went exactly to your comment. Is there a Swipetrades course coming to the Academy? Yes, there is. I'm recording it all this week. Swipe Academy will be coming to you guys live in the next couple weeks. So with that being said, guys, I love and appreciate all of you. Siani, you can say your goodbyes, but we're out. We love you guys.
All right, guys. Once again, just like Justin said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We do everything for you guys. And, we look forward to just sending you more consistent profitable trades. And at the end of the day, guys, I'd love to see you guys all at the top. And again, we love you guys. Take care.